What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us again for another episode of Dole Whip Destinations with your co-host Trent,
Tiffany,
and Kasey. We are back, but we are back to being remote, unfortunately. But this is like the secret sauce. You know, I feel like this is kind of how we started. There was not a lot of structure with like the in-person one, so hopefully we'll like get back into the groove of things.
Yeah.
And one day we're gonna get a studio and we'll just have the whole same setup. just have a fake one of these. Yeah, it literally just on the other side of the room and just make it look like a whole thing, just to like, that's what it is. Speaking of We're Back, great movie. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie. Do you remember a dinosaur movie called We're Back?
Oh,
Kasey, you're gonna have such a good time tonight.
it's called
great.
We're Back.
We're back.
The dinosaurs are back, or
dinosaurs are back. That's right. It's a dinosaur movie. It's a children's dinosaur movie, and it's a few dinosaurs that I somehow come back to life or something like that from a museum. But basically, they're running around New York, and at one point they go into the Macy Day Parade, and like they're trying to act like floats to blend in.
When was this?
This came out, I think, in 1996. We were talking about it the other day.
Sounds about right.
Look it up. It's a great movie.
You know who made it? Was it like an MGM or something?
I'm not sure if it was them
Classic.
or, I mean, it's a cartoon, obviously, but it's a really good movie. If you watch it, you'll like it. We're back, and we're back.
Interesting.
We're also back from Colorado.
Yeah.
Just went to Colorado.
Fill us in.
Sister and the baby.
Fill us in. How was it? Let's do like a peek and a pit of it.
I don't think there really was a pit, to be honest.
I'd say, yeah, the only pit was the travel. I think everybody.
Oh yeah, you're way back.
Everyone's been dealing with crappy things on airlines. And unfortunately and fortunately, ours started with not like an actual airport delay. It was more of a mechanical delay, which
making us miss our connecting flight, and then we had to stay in a hotel overnight and be back in like 4 hours.
Yeah, we had to stay overnight in where we stay at Charlotte.
Yeah.
So, but if you're thinking about it, glass half full, we also got to stay in North Carolina. We stayed in North Carolina.
You had a free extra vacation, you know?
Yeah,
I was exhausted.
Yeah. So that was the pit, but everything else was good. I mean, we had a morning of watching the sunrise at Red Rocks.
It was giving very much like Pride Rock at Lion King.
Oh yeah.
I have a draft ready to post of that where it's just it's like, nah.
You should.
Yeah.
You should show a picture. Show a picture of
insert
Red Rocks, what they look like, and somehow put my face on top.
I wouldn't be surprised though if that's like where they got some inspiration, you know? Like,
well, probably definitely not.
I think it's inspiration from Africa.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Colorado.
It looks identical.
Yeah, I think it's just like the same color.
Yeah,
stone and everything.
But even when we were taking pictures, we were just like, it just doesn't do it justice. No. You just have to go and see it.
If I was to give somebody a quick, great morning, right? Just this morning will be done before 11 a.m. Yeah. I would say you wake up at around 4:30 a.m. Sorry, it's mountain time. Mm-hmm. And you go to Red Rocks, and it's open to the public. Even if there's a concert later in the evening, it's open to the public
for free.
Yep. So you go there, you watch sunrise, and you walk around a little bit.
What time did you guys get there?
We got there at around, I would say,
5.
Yeah, 5.
5:15
in the morning. Oh my goodness.
In the morning. That's right. Yeah. And
because like sunrise is already done by, I think it was 5:45.
Yeah.
So you were up by like 4 because Christina doesn't really live there.
We got up at 4:30. And me and Trent looked at each other there was a second where we almost did not go that morning.
Yeah.
Because me and Trent are not morning people.
Yeah.
And I was just like, let's just go. Yeah. And I wish I would have prepared more for that day because we probably would have stayed out even longer. But I just had glasses on. Luckily, we even brought a jacket because it ended up being like kind of cold when we were there, like really windy.
So if I was to say that, you would go to Red Rocks in the morning. Mm-hmm. By, I would say, 6:30, right? You're kind of done. You're driving away from Red Rocks, and not that further. It was like 23 minutes away. Yeah. We drove further up into the mountains to Evergreen. So, and this is all just the same morning. This is like just a good morning if you're talking about a good chill mountain morning. We went up to Evergreen, and we went to Evergreen Lake. which is this really nice lake. Again, it's open to the public, and we just walked around the lake. As soon as we got there, we
Is
noticed
that where
there were
the Tom
the elk.
Sawyer video was?
No, that was a different place. That
That
was
was
like
a river, no?
that was a river, but that's just a random pull off on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of little pull offs that you can go to, and
I was gonna say between Red Rocks and Evergreen, you're basically kind of like very slowly, like kind of going up the mountain, and you're just literally in between mountains. There's freaking just trees everywhere. It's so green and just like colorful. And there was actually a lot of people out. I was so surprised. Like
I was
everyone
gonna
was
ask,
just like
when you were walking, like obviously Red Rocks has people, but when you were walking other places, did you see a lot of people?
like a handful at least.
a lot.
But once we started leaving, there was way more.
The reason why I'm saying a lot is because again, going into this morning, that's why I'm trying to give you a rundown of like when you'd be done. So, because after we got to the lake that we're talking about, like it's still 7 a.m. So we're walking around the lake. And when we get there, there's a bunch of elk.
Yeah.
That end up coming to the lake.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It almost didn't look real.
I'll have Kasey put up a little video that I took.
Yeah,
it was literally like National Geographic. They were right in front of us. It was some moms and some babies, and one of the babies just started splashing in the water. I started crying legitimately. It was just freaking beautiful.
Yeah, it was a good time. So by the time we end up like getting done with that, we went over to Wildflower Cafe. So yeah,
so good,
really good. And then they also had like a crazy vibe when we sat down. They were playing like things that we listen to down here, predominantly like in Florida on the coast, where they were listening to like a weird like Sugar Ray with like stick figure Sublime kind of soundtrack. Like and I was telling Tiffany that I'm always, every time I've been to Colorado, I'm always surprised. Like you go into the mountains, and if you're not used to the mountains or you're used to certain kinds of mountains, you think you're gonna hear like, you know, banjos or something like that. But it was like everybody was just like listening to reggae, and it was just a really chilled, different kind of vibe. And we were talking to the guy there, and he had said that a week earlier he was actually in the Keys.
Yeah, he was just in Florida.
And meanwhile,
he had a vacation with his family.
Yeah, and we're coming up from Florida there, so it was a cool vibe.
Yeah,
the food
highly
was really
recommend if you've never been to Colorado.
Yeah, so again, and by the time so we went to watch the sunrise at Red Rocks, drove to Evergreen, walked around their park and their lake and everything, went to breakfast, and we were done by 10:30.
Yeah, it was a great morning.
And that's just to start the morning, let alone getting back into Denver and just like doing everything else around there. I mean, like it was a great morning, but yeah, on the way out, it was crazy packed.
Yeah.
So that was Colorado. We had fun.
Yeah. You just did a cool thing too, movies in the park.
I did. And I think I'm going to go on Thursday again to see The Matrix. It's every Thursday.
I love that.
And how long does it go till?
It's every July and August Thursday. So it's like a summer.
For the summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pluto, shout out Pluto TV.
Okay, shout out.
but
I love Pluto TV. Pluto TV actually is where we when we go out of town, we put on Pluto TV because they have they have live channels, and they have a live channel of Deal or No Deal. And Winnie, our dog, loves Deal or No Deal. Big Howie Mandel fan. Big Howie Mandel.
Watches TV.
Howie, if you're listening, I don't know if you are. She's a big fan.
We love you.
She's a big fan.
Yeah, so they put it on, and it actually worked out pretty well because like the lawn opens at 6, but the movie doesn't start till like 8:30, and I was like, I don't want to sit there. It was so hot too. I was like, I don't want to sit there for 2.5 hours. Like
it looked like there was a lot of people.
There was, but when I got there was literally nowhere to sit. Thank God I was by myself, so I could find like one little spot where I could just plop. But if I would have went with like you guys or more than one person. We would have had to turn around. Well, we would have had to turn around and say, like, next Thursday, we got to come earlier.
And what was it like? You can bring, like, your own food, own drinks and
It
stuff?
was just like a picnic, you know?
You can't bring alcohol. They're very strict about alcohol, but they sell alcohol. It's because they want you to buy it there. But
yeah, of course.
I took a little video and I said it was like my girl dinner because I had, like, a Sprite and Cheez-Its. And that was like, girl dinner. But it was really cool. I mean, and the whole view was just like of the Manhattan skyline and the water and like the Statue of Liberty is like right there.
It looked really nice.
A really cool experience.
Yeah.
Was it hot as though?
It was last week, but it's going to be hotter this week. So that's why a part of me.
You need to bring like a fan or something.
Yeah.
But somebody messaged me on TikTok actually like an hour ago. I need to write back to them, but they were from, where was it? some foreign country, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to be there on Thursday. What time do you recommend I go?" And I'm just like, I mean, it really depends, like how many people you have, like
early.
Yeah, or what's
you
your
want to be
tolerance
sitting
of
in
the
the middle.
sun? You know what I mean? Like, you know, where are you coming from?
Do you want to see the movie, or do you just want to be able to hear it?
Yeah, where are you coming from? If you're talking about foreign country, like you're coming from Sweden, you might burn.
It was something with an S. I'll have to look back and see exactly.
Switzerland or Sweden?
One of those.
Slovakia, Slovenia.
We'll find out. Stay tuned.
I don't know, but they're gonna.
I ironically got like the best seat. I literally found this one little spot directly in the middle, and I was like, "Would you hate me if I sat right here?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "I'm by myself. I'll be really easy." And I actually only planned on staying for like half of the movie because at that point it was like already almost 10 o'clock. By the time
it sucked you in,
it was like halfway. Well, no, I couldn't get out. There was no way. There was no way to get out. Everybody's sitting, and it's dark as heck. And like, if I would have been that person to like bring out my flashlight, skipping over people trying to get out in the middle of the movie, like I would have been like, especially with a bunch of New Yorkers, they would have been like, "Get down."
I'm sitting here.
You're like, I'm trying.
I'm sitting here.
But I also did get really into the movie as well. Like the movie itself was actually really good. Extremely problematic, but very good.
I love that.
All right, and then I have one last thing to update you guys. I'm going to a Yankees game tomorrow, and who are they playing? Brent, do you know who they're playing? I think it's the.
It's at home. I forgot off the top of my head.
I don't want to butcher it. Is it the Blue Jays? Does that make sense?
And maybe Toronto, but
no, it's Tampa. What is Tampa?
Tampa Bay.
They're playing the Rays.
The Rays, yes.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Rays, Jays, yeah, the Rays.
Yeah,
Rays,
they're
Jays,
blue.
Rays.
Yeah. So they're playing actually tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday. So, and Trent, I'm sure you know they have not been performing well. So a lot of
they're usually a roller coaster with them.
A lot of the fans.
A long time ago, I actually went to a game. It was a pause in the park game, and I brought Buck. That was when he was little and would socialize with other dogs. He definitely doesn't do that now. But shout out to Nikki. That was when Nikki lived there a long time ago.
But yeah, well, the fans are always critical of
more so great. This week though. This past week, there's been like
well, there's also been some things that have happened too. There's a couple of injuries that have happened. People have not played. I mean, where we're at right now too is like kind of towards the middle of the season, towards the end, kind of really.
Can they come back at this point? Is it
what do
not
you mean come back? We're still like number 1 or number 2 in the division.
Are they?
Yes, completely.
I read a stat that said that they've had more errors this season than like almost the 7th in like the entire MLB.
You can if your errors just means mistakes, it doesn't mean you lost. You can have a game where somebody has 1 error and the other team has 18 and they still beat you 41-3 in like football.
That's true.
You know, like in football, there's a quarterback that'll throw 4 interceptions and the other quarterback didn't, but the defense made sure they won. You know what I mean? Like, so
Do you actually watch the game?
Yeah. I'm like so into it, especially when you're there. Like it's hard to get into it through the screen, but when you're physically there, it's like
I don't know. I just love going to a game and almost not watching the whole thing. Because we did that for my birthday. We actually went to Coors Field in Colorado. We went to a Coors game, Rockies game. And it was beautiful. We were basically there for the sunset. And all I wanted was a beer and a hot dog.
She got it.
And a sunset. That was
maybe because you guys weren't attached to the team or the players, so it wasn't
even if I go to a Marlins game down here, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
A hot dog and a beer. And
well, the biggest thing is
get a t-shirt.
The two differences is I mean, it's almost like you're kind of saying it, Kasey. It's one's a cultural thing and the other one is, you know, a really beautiful stadium and that baseball team tries their best.
Yeah.
You know, they try their best. Those kids go out there and they try their best. Yeah. And the Yankees,
it was just nice to be there.
Yeah, and the Yankees is a mecca. The Yankees is where the greats are made. The Yankees
kind of going down there, like not actually going up there, like taking the train and like there's like just camaraderie to it.
There
yeah,
too.
that's a camaraderie.
Everyone's like rah rah.
But also when they lose, the energy gets like angry.
Yeah. Here's how it goes. If we win the World Series this year, we're gonna burn something down. Unfortunately, but if we lose this year, be careful because we're gonna burn something down. It doesn't. It's just how the city
I feel
responds.
for the players though, because they must get like whiplash. Like 1 minute, like everyone's like, "I love you, you're the best," and like the next they're like, "Why is this person on the team?"
Well,
like
that's also just that's the consequence of playing in those kind of places. Whether you're playing for the Yankees, whether you're playing for the LA Lakers, you know, when you're on a team that's known for just being prominent and dominating and creating championships, like, but that's also those kind of people. We will look through our eyes and feel that way, but for competitors like that, they thrive in that environment. They want people to talk bad about them so they can have more fuel. They, you know, athletes love having a chip on their shoulder. If everything's okay, it's time to retire.
Yeah. So hopefully we win. I don't know. We'll see. But Judge might be out tomorrow. He like hurt his elbow.
Yeah. Well, keep the big guy safe. Big old Frankenstein boy.
Yeah. You know, he's the heaviest player in MLB history, like weight-wise.
Yeah, he's a giant. Every time he hits the
huge,
baseball, turns into
not
dust.
even like fat. Like he's very lean.
He's just a big guy.
He's a big man.
Huge.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Freaking tank.
And then they got Carlos Stanton too. I mean, he's
he's back. Big. He also hurt his elbow. Like elbows are just I don't know. Everyone's hurting their elbows nowadays. All right. Well, I think we're sufficiently caught up. That was like a 20-minute catch up, which was nice, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, try and bring it in. All right, it is time for, I always forget this one's a little longer. It is time for Rope Drop and Rumors, our segment where we just drop the latest Disney tea, rumors that we're hearing, things that are dropping in the world. Who wants to kick us off?
Tiffany can. I got some fire though.
I have a feeling that we all probably might have like similar ones.
A little bit of fire?
Well, I guess I'll go first.
Start to throw it in the fire pit.
So I just wanted to say that the new nighttime parade, the Starlight Parade, has started. I actually had a friend, Gabby. I feel like we talk about her a lot on the pod.
Shout out to Gabby.
Gabby might as well be our fourth.
Honestly, she would love to be on the pod, and I told her that she could at some point, so that will happen. But she actually went the other night, and she said it was really nice because it's so much. Well, there's 2 times. There's a 9 and an 11. So by the 11 o'clock, everyone's gone.
Yeah.
Because they've already barely waited until the 10 o'clock, like happily ever after. And so that 11 o'clock show, she said it was dead. And she got a pretty good view of like the castle with the parade. And it looked really pretty.
So there's an 11 o'clock. So after happily ever after, there's another parade.
Closes at 11, but the parade starts at 11. So you can't ride anything during that time. All you can do is literally watch it. And then
you know what's cool about that happening is I think we spoke about it kind of a little bit at the park when we were there, but them doing that will probably help with nighttime congestion.
Oh, for sure.
Because the kids don't have to wait, or the parents don't have to wait with the kids for as long. Like if some of the parents aren't too into Disney to watch Happily Ever After, their kids might be at a certain age where it might not be.
I bet some of them are even
missing. Is all they need. Yeah.
Exactly. They don't know. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember.
Oh yeah, the 9 o'clock show.
I don't even remember what the parade was like, but I remember being a kid and I have an early memory of the parade. I don't know what was happening, but I remember it, so it means it was good. I guess.
I haven't seen any spoilers really on it, so I'm excited for us to like.
Oh, we watched the whole thing live.
Oh, you did?
At Disney, at Disneyland.
Yeah. Yeah,
Does
it was like a live video.
It's pretty much. There's a couple of different characters because we don't have the lands over there that we have over here, vice versa.
Ron on the Go is actually live tonight doing the live of the parade.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I want to watch it, but I also want to not watch it.
Yeah, all I've seen was those videos that Gabby sent. That I
get that. Every time there's a new Star Wars movie that comes out, I usually try not to watch the trailer. I don't see the point.
Yeah, be surprised.
But yeah, I think the way to go is at 9 o'clock when everyone's, and actually what I've seen is people are like lining up at like 7 o'clock just to watch the 9 o'clock one. Yeah, they're waiting like hours and hours just for a glimpse of it.
Good.
But that's when we ride everything, it all, and then happily ever after at 10.
Then the bayou, baby.
Ride some other things, and then
you're on the bayou
at 11 o'clock do the parade.
Shit, I might be at Steakhouse 71.
Yeah.
No, we have to do that next time. That is a must.
Yes, I'm craving it. Yeah. So I just wanted to like shout out with the times and everything.
Trent, you want to go?
Yeah. So Mine is actually pretty cool. I was reading on this website kind of that I was going down a rabbit hole, which led me to Reddit, and then I was reading on some Reddit forums. And
Ooh.
there's a lot of significant rumors about there being a Maleficent roller coaster. It's an outdoor roller coaster that's going to be one of the headline
In Villain's
features
Land?
in Villain's Land. So
About damn time.
yeah, so it's and there's a lot of rumors for it. And in fact, I'm not sure if you could find it, but there's in the original artwork for it, for the concept art, you can actually see the roller coaster. And we know that a lot of the times Disney does a really good job at when they have
Easter egg.
concept art, it's usually like pretty much to what the concept art is. Even for Epic Universe. Epic Universe had their concept art and it's pretty much identical to how it came out.
It's a good one.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be something that's going to be really fun. I picture it being something
outdoor.
Yeah. Well, at some point it's like her flying through the forest or something. Like I feel like it's going to be a replica of something like that. So it should be pretty cool.
I think they confirmed there is 2 rides and a restaurant. And maybe
so
a
the
show.
other the other one was that they're actually going to kind of have like a dark setting kind of ride that's going to have all of the villains in it. Some type of setup like that.
They gotta compete,
Yeah.
What did they say? It's like 2020 what? Do we know?
2020 I think it's 2027 is when it's supposed to be done. They're doing it, I mean, fairly quick to what the expansion is supposed to be.
Yeah. Because they just started not that long ago, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It was like around your birthday, so it hasn't even been a month yet.
That's gonna be fire. Well, I'll try to like snoop around. If you find any like little,
I'm waiting for that one guy, the Waltoneers guy that we follow.
Yeah.
He's great with like news and stuff.
Well, that'll be fun. I hope that if they do the Maleficent ride, they try to incorporate, because it's villains, I feel like they can get away with making it an older crowd, like geared kind of ride. Like put the technology you would put in Tron or something in it, like make it launch. Like
or to have if it was like your legs dingled or something, because they don't have one.
Well, they're going to when they have monsters.
Yeah, true.
Monsters
but still more,
Well, I just mean some form of launching. I mean, the one thing that a lot of the Disney coasters have that are actually themed around their movies or characters, it's not a crazy coaster. Sometimes they'll go a little fast or they'll turn around a corner fairly quick, but to have something that launches that kind of scares you, I think would play perfect with villains, though, because they're already trying to scare you. Why not make the ride a little scary?
Well, they started with Guardians. That is the first, I guess, big launch per se. Like
it is. I just mean around like Disney, like wholesome characters, like the traditional movies of what makes Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if it's villains, it has to be like scary. I mean, it would be silly if it wasn't.
I'm thinking like a forest with like all the like thorns and stuff, because that's like how her like castle was.
That'd be gonna be like especially if you're zooming through there and you feel like you're gonna hit thorns.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And that would be reminiscent of Splash Mountain. When Splash Mountain used to have those thorns.
What if they could like repurpose? Maybe if there was pieces that they took out too.
Maybe
just made it black instead of brown.
Possibly.
Well,
okay.
There we go.
Did you catch what I was doing with that, Tiff?
Yeah.
Or possibly tucked in.
Shout out Ice Age.
No, it's the ringer.
Oh, it's even better.
Well,
shout out.
Okay, so mine, I thought you guys were going to mention this, but it's the fact that Star Wars Launch Bay and that whole area is closing. Did you guys hear about why it is?
Yeah.
I'm actually totally on board for it, and I think it should be happening.
Yeah, I think they were a little too late when it came to all the experiences back there. Like, you should have been doing that.
That's
like,
so funny. I had
you
that
can go to
up.
Star Wars and 3 different areas of the park is poor planning. Who in the right mind thought that was a good idea?
Up.
Yeah.
Is that for next week?
Yeah. So, but they're gonna have an indoor Alice in Wonderland playground, themed playground,
and there's gonna be
like, meet and greets.
And like just other like animation experiences, because like I don't know if you noticed, but like in the past like 5-10 years or so, they've kind of gotten rid of the hand-drawn animations, and a lot of fans have said like, we don't want this like CGI stuff, like we want people that are hand doing, like it feels more authentic.
The art of it,
like
the sketches and everything.
And it's fun to learn how to do that. Like I want to learn how to sketch some stuff.
Yeah, that said it's supposed to be very like immersive and
they're going
creative zones.
They're going back to that hand-drawn stuff, even for like future projects, like for new things that they're going to be working on. They're not going to be using as much CGI. They want to get back to people that come in with like that skill and use it. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah. No,
And
I'm
this girl I
excited.
follow, her name's Lauren Squires, and she's like a Disney artist, I guess you would say, but she was like, I like mixing colors together to like find a perfect color rather than like pressing a button and it creates a color for you. She's like, it just kind of takes, I don't know, like the authenticity out of it.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Also, the hat is going to be back as a part of like the decoration.
I had a bullet point of that. I'm curious how big it's going to be in the animation, like the concept art. I'll try to insert it up here, but
yeah,
it seems pretty big, but I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be as big as the original one.
It's on top of
it. I think it's still going to look nicer than that like block thing that they have right now. Well, I mean, we were just there too for the meet and greets. We'll put a little picture of Trent with Darth Vader.
That was the only time I had been inside of there ever. Was that
same?
That time,
honestly, same.
Yeah, never thought about it. It's an ominous looking building.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got to go. Honestly, I mean, I don't know what took them so long. And like I said, having Star Wars in 3 different sections of your park is just poor planning. I don't know who can let that.
Yeah.
All right. Is it time for?
And now for the main event.
I forgot that was you doing that.
I haven't heard that in so long. That was so good.
Yeah, because usually we've just been like doing it.
Our main event this week, we are back to plot twist. And this plot twist idea actually came from, it is a podcast called Duck Takes. So I will tag them below and put their little icon or logo above us. But they had this idea too. It's called Keep, Remove, Update, Add. So basically, we chose one park to do this in, which is EPCOT. So we're going to choose one ride to keep, one ride to remove, one to update, and one to add. So I will let you guys kick us off.
Okay, cool. Do you want to go one at a time, or do you want me to just say my 4 and then keep it moving?
Yeah. Do all 4 at once.
Okay, great. So my keep is going to be Moana's Journey of Water. I just think it's so cute. I just love everything about it.
Yeah.
It's just so nice. I wish it was bigger, to be honest.
That's a spot where you can do all like the hand stuff.
With like the sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
I was not expecting you to say that.
A place to cool off.
Yeah, that too. I love it. It's so cute.
Good keep.
My remove is Mission to Space. Gotta go. Over it. Disgusting.
I literally forgot about that. I would have removed it, but I've already removed it from my brain.
Yeah, we wrote that right.
I just had to reinsert it into my brain to remove it.
Yeah. I would say we all hate Mission Space. It's just the feeling that it gives us. It's just, why would you want to drink and then go feel like you just want to puke? Like, that just, it doesn't make sense to me. I get the area that they're trying to create. Like, now they have like Guardians over there and everything, but it could be something totally different.
That's been over there before Guardians. They should have got rid of that
and put Guardians.
They like, it's a,
to be honest,
I don't, you know what? I don't like it.
Yeah, gotta go.
Maybe we could try the easy side. I've actually never done the
You can do that.
easy side or whatever. I don't know if there's any B forces, but
I'm scarred. I want nothing
we
to do with
also had
it.
a lot of whiskey that night, you know.
There's never too much
right before
of what
we went
you
on
just
it.
said. That was the perfect amount. The ride was made to torture human beings.
Yeah.
To strictly torture you. They're just like, you think you could be you had dreams of being an astronaut?
Say it's a crush. Everyone's dream that it was to be.
Yeah, oh my god.
Every little kid that was
in 1996, I wrote an essay on why I wanted to go to space camp in Cape Canaveral. I wish I could redact that letter. Because if that would have came true, I would have been, I don't like it. Get it out of here, that ride.
Yeah. So that's my remove. I think we all agree.
Yep.
My update, this is a callback. I feel like we talked about this last episode, but Spaceship Earth, gotta update it. Gotta be updated. It's needing, a little revamp.
What would you do to it if you were to update it?
I don't know. Maybe bring it more this way, like to our time in a few years,
Do you mean
that would be cool.
Current events of
yeah, like that would be cool.
Newer things that have happened that they could showcase?
Yeah.
Like
I don't really know, where does it end? Like what time?
Like when did from like the 70s to now? Like that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Or even the 6. That would be cool.
All right. I feel you.
And then my ad, I think that there should be a Coco ride, like how they have the ride inside of Mexico, that Grand Fiesta tour. That should be a Coco ride.
It should.
Whoa.
You really could.
With like the song, it's just a
It'd be a
little
really
boat
easy
ride.
thing for them to do too, you know?
Yeah. I just feel like it makes sense.
It does to me.
Get those little dirty birds.
If I was eating right there against that side and I got to hear the music from Coco, I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
Un poco loco.
Another
Yeah.
place.
So good. Yeah. And then I get a margarita and then I get back on.
Yeah.
That's a very solid lineup. I would go to that park.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Trent, what do you got?
I would keep Mexico
Just as a
and
whole.
EPCOT completely.
Do not touch it.
Keep Mexico. I would do the upgrade you're talking about, but keep Mexico. Don't do anything else to it. You don't need to. It's fine. Besides what she's saying, because I didn't realize that, and that'd be good. But besides that, it's fine. The restaurant inside there is great. The restaurant across the street is phenomenal. The margaritas are great. They're strong.
Yeah.
And they're good. They're refreshing. The guac is good.
Everything over there is
the
good.
pyramid's authentic. I don't need to go on a cruise. Go on a cruise for what? You want to go on a cruise? I cruise myself right on over to Epcot and look right at that pyramid, and I'm there.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Sure.
where I'm at.
So it's funny. Tiffani wants to revamp it, and you want it to stay exactly the same.
Besides that part, though,
Yeah.
inside
Okay.
there, because I almost forgot about that ride. You know what I mean? It's something where
They actually just redid that ride too.
did they? They did it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did like little new scenes and things like that.
Yeah, like the animatronics and stuff.
Okay, well that makes sense. I guess you have to after a while.
Yeah.
Remove for me is not what you think. In Epcot again, excuse me, it's Morocco.
Why?
It's so boring.
They have really good drinks in Morocco.
You drink them all. It's so boring. It's so boring. There's nothing to happen. There's nothing to look at. They put a lounge back there.
I was gonna say they do.
They put a lounge back. It means nothing. You've heard the snacks suck back there. It's like being on a plane. On the plane over here, they were like, "Hey, would you like
Pretzels.
2 cookies or pretzels?" I couldn't even get both. They said or.
Yeah.
So it's
One or
like,
the other.
I got. Trust me, I'm good.
Okay.
But
I'll
What would
let
you
you
replace
have
it
it.
with? What would you replace it with?
what I
Well, that,
what-
wait, that's not part of it. You just you
No.
just gotta get rid of it.
exactly or getting rid of it.
Fine.
But it'll all make sense. Update. My update would be the same thing. It was Spaceship Earth.
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
three of us, a little spoiler.
I feel like,
that was
and
my.
here's
Was it?
good. And here's why.
It just makes sense.
Well, here's my reason why. Because I think if you were talking about doing what Pop Walt would do, right? He would keep trying to go the extra mile when it comes to technology and what's innovative. I think he would have the same kind of underlying tone of what that represents inside there. But like you were saying before, bring it to more modern times, more modern technology and everything. There's no reason for you to like tick, 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 tick up the whole entire way when you're sitting there. You know what I mean? It could be smoother. There's a way to do it. And even some of the parts we like. You like Rome burning or whatever it was. It smelled like that for 2 seconds. You literally for 2
Not
seconds.
even.
All of us on the ride had the same body language. We
smelt it.
all
It's kind of like the dollar thing when he's like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old guy.
gotta be quicker than that. Yeah.
I love that commercial.
Oh my god. Yeah. The only way to smell it is if the ride somehow freezes and like shuts down, and I guess you're just sitting
you get
underneath
stuff
that thing.
there. I
Yeah,
guess
which is
that
good. You could jar it if you want. And
Okay.
so my ad is almost my hack to be able to replace Morocco. Okay. I'm going a few 100 miles over to the west, right? And I'm gonna go with Egypt.
You know what's funny? That
No.
was one of my. I'll get to it, but yeah.
Yeah. And we're on the same thing.
Yeah, because why not? The pyramid would be cool.
Well, Morocco is cool, but when you're talking about like history and things of that nature, and especially when it comes to, I mean, if we had to think of most countries in Africa, I mean, Egypt is going to be the most influential around the world. Like you would be able to put, like, think about, you have the pyramid over there in Mexico, and now you have the other pyramids that are famous, which would be in Egypt. That'd be a great picture, a great portrait for people. And then I was thinking too, because Morocco is so boring, there's nothing to look at. in Egypt, you could put hieroglyphs everywhere. You could make it a search to find the right hieroglyph on like the page. I'll talk to them at Disney in a little bit. I'm pretty sure they're going to end up texting me soon or something like that. I think they'll hopefully hit us up. But I feel like
we know they're listening, so
you could do a search like that. You know what I mean? If you had hieroglyphics on there, oh my God, that would be phenomenal. I mean, and it wouldn't be that far of a switch in terms of how you'd make the landscape look. The buildings kind of
some of the colors,
they're based in the desert. You would just add a couple of things and just make it not Morocco for me.
Love it.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
All right, Case.
So mine was like pretty similar. It's kind of a mix of both of yours. And I'm surprised that this keep was not on either of you, but Guardians. I think it's a perfect ride. It does not need to be touched. The only thing that I would ever change about it is to switch up the music.
Yes.
It needs.
Let them know why.
The fact that we've had
conga too many times.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know if it's just the shuffle is not adequate enough, but
I wonder if it knows we're from South Florida, so it's just playing
them conga.
Yeah, it just knows, you know.
But I think like if it's to the point where people are like sad that they get a certain song, like you got to look into like the user research.
Yes. And not to go too long on it, but they should do what they did for which they're getting ready to take away, the Rip Rock and Roller Coaster.
Choose it, but at the same time, everybody in the car is listening to the same song, whereas that was just little headphones.
Individual.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't but that would but they still just almost like when you're in a car with people, what song you guys want to hear? And whoever says conga, you kick them out.
Or what if it like you vote for it and then like who like the biggest amount of whoever voted for whatever is the song.
But but what if you're like with people that like you don't know and you're like arguing? I could see that going not, you know. I just think it needs a better
individual, and then
it needs a better shuffle system. Otherwise, the ride itself, do not touch a hair on its head.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
I love that ride.
Yeah.
Even if conga plays, we're not, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a good time, but you're kind of just like, I got conga again.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't think of that as a keep because I just don't think it's going anywhere. It's such a good ride in all of the parks that
it did the same effect, but positive for me that Mission Space did. Mission Space, my brain forgot because I hate it. And then that one I forgot because it's perfect.
Yeah.
So that's my keep. My remove is obviously Mission Space. I mean, it's it makes everybody nauseous. I don't know one person that like thoroughly enjoys it. You know, if anything, more people that I know have gotten sick off of it.
Yeah, bad experiences.
Like it, you know.
Yeah,
I like it, and I don't use that word a lot, but I hate that.
I had a coworker go a few months ago, and she was like asking me like, and I was like, "Don't ride Mission to Space. Like, whatever you do, just don't ride it. It'll ruin your day." And she was like, "Well, I didn't ride it. My boyfriend rode it." She was like, after he came off, he was like, "I should have listened to Tiff."
Yeah, man.
Because he just felt like shit.
Instant headache.
Like, I'm telling you, dude, experience it.
Then my update is Spaceship Earth needs love, and it's a park icon, and the fact that like it hasn't had adequate love just doesn't sit right with me, and I think it's why you guys don't like it. You know, it's because it hasn't had the attention that it really deserves. And
I wonder because they like have just put so much work on the outside that they almost don't want to like cover it in any sense because I don't know.
What do you mean cover it?
Like, because they would probably have to put a border or something around it.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know, because they were going to do it around COVID, and then it got scrapped to do all of the
outside stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, they did all that, and still, and actually, I think the ball was like pretty much covered from all that. I don't remember, but and then adding a country. So I couldn't decide what country. Egypt was one of my options. I had Egypt, I had Brazil, I had Australia. I really couldn't decide which one.
Brazil would be good because that would be like a good
imagine the
like,
food
stat too.
My gosh, like
Brazil would be, you know why Brazil would be good too, is because there's a really crazy big population of Brazilians that live in Orlando.
Really?
Brazilians and Puerto Ricans, predominantly Puerto Ricans, but a lot of Brazilians. They have like, if you look on iDrive, on International Drive, you'll see a few different Brazilian banks. One time we were there going to old nasty Del Taco, and I know you're going to say you like it. And we went, unless you want to be a sponsor, I love Del Taco. Give me more. And, I was noticing these banks, and I was like, I don't even know what language that, and looked it up, and there was a lot of different Brazilian banks. Yeah.
And then I also had Greece. I thought Greece would be kind of cool because they could do like a Hercules
the food
type of ride.
Ooh, Hercules, you throw Hercules,
please,
right?
Also, why has Hercules never gotten any love?
What happened?
There's a live action. There's a live action coming out.
Screw the live action. I'm talking about in any of the parks.
But
why
that will introduce it back to the parks. It's like kind of like Stitch. Like once that came out, everyone's talking about Stitch again. And Hercules,
but Stitch at least had that ride, or not even a ride, but like
it'll have a resurgence though.
Yeah.
And I think a Greece pavilion would be kind of cool.
The food that they could do,
but also too, if you just put the Australians over there, like it's just another place to go hard and drink. Put it right next to the UK, and if you start that way and you go to UK and Australia, you're not going to be able to finish going around the world.
I feel like Greece is a good one.
Yeah, I think Greece would be good because of that Hercules. Who put the Glad in Gladiator?
Hercules.
That's correct.
So yeah, those are mine, and they were kind of like a little in between of both years. So I'm kind of happy I went last.
Yeah, no, that was good.
All right, well, let's get into
Whip. Or Trent.
Does that one have both of you guys saying it?
No,
it was just me saying it.
That was you just now?
Yeah, it's her pumped and saying it.
It's been so long since I've heard them. I forgot what they sound like.
It's been a while.
All right, so whipped or look at my hand now. Whipped or Tripped is our segment where we just share some hot takes, things that we think about the parks, and we decide if it's whipped, it's a W, we agree, or tripped, we disagree. I'll kick us off, and I guess I'm kind of like eating my words here, but I really thought about it this past couple days, is that Lightning Lane is not all that bad.
Yep.
I know. Even if you
had to experience it once.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing was, and I think we'll all agree with this, it's not 100% user friendly as the other ones were. I get, once you dig into it and you really understand it, you understand how to use it, it's phenomenal, but it's not user friendly, and it's almost like it makes you not want to dig into it.
I feel so bad for the people that don't even download the Disney app before getting there.
Or if it's like your first time going,
and you don't know what's going on.
Opportunities
to ride some of the rides that they're like have planning. They've probably been talking about for a year, and then they get there and it's like, oh, you're shit out of luck. You missed it.
For me, I'm like a big like principle person. So for me, I've literally avoided it for that reason, that I was like, if you take it away, I'm not going to use it. But I'm not going to lie, like it made the trip like exponentially better.
No lines, baby.
I thought about it, and I'm also like making a couple of videos, like just kind of showing us like skipping around people, and it was
worth it.
It was superior, and honestly,
like the rides we went on,
and doing it, and I think they made it better. I don't know if it always was where you could use 3 and then use 3 more. I don't know if it always was that way. Maybe I don't think
we
it
never
was
did the Genie Plus, so I don't really know. Because we almost like boycotted it because
Genie Plus
we used to have the fast passes with our pass.
But think about Genie Plus came and went. It was there for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like they tried it and they were like,
I don't think I ever used it while it was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We never
did. Nobody did. Think about how hard it is to change the logos and everything for a whole platform around.
They gave it
everything.
a rebrand, and
they were like, we have to change it. This sucks.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this. Like we're losing so much money.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with what you're saying 100%. I refuse to wait in lines to a degree.
Well, even sometimes it's nice just doing like the one-off. Like the last few times Trent has done it for like 7 Dwarves or like just one.
We've ended Magic Kingdom every time we end Magic Kingdom with 7 Dwarves. Like the past 3 times have been 7 Dwarves.
It's a good one added on.
I mean, I think it's well worth it now that I have the hiccups. Now that I've experienced it. And I think it also kind of forces you to have some downtime, which I kind of like. Like if you have one at 1 o'clock and your next one's not till 3, you find something to do for that time. And like, you're not like forcing yourself to like run around the park.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Sometimes you're doing too much where like you forget to eat. That like gives you time to like actually
it helps you really kind of plan. Yeah, plan your day, and doesn't feel as rushed. and you're not in line for a long time. So I'm eating my words, but
No, that's whipped. We all enjoyed that.
I literally put like in italicized, like I said, Lightning Lane isn't all that bad. Like italicized,
I guess.
But yeah, that's my
funny.
take.
No, I agree. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trent's honestly the reason why we even started doing all of that, because he was like, I bought this. I was like,
and
okay.
I probably would have been in the dark forever because that's how stubborn I am. I probably would have never tried it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Literally on Trent's birthday, he was like, so I got these. I was like, okay.
Oh, I had to. I mean, for especially at this age, and fortunately wherever we're at in
and
life.
Summer.
Yeah, I'd rather on my birthday, I'd rather like buy stuff for all of us than like I got enough stuff. You know what I mean?
Screw the line.
Besides, keep bringing me them Yankee shirts though.
It's a tradition.
I'll go next. Yeah, I would say, and everyone will agree, I want more smells. Give me more. Give me more. Bring me to the place. I keep going back to EPCOT for some reason. Just
you mean like immersive smells, or
yeah,
what do you mean?
like when you go into different buildings, like I don't know, make it smell like whatever it is you're presenting. Like when I'm in EPCOT and I'm over in the UK, is there anything but don't
fish and chips?
I was just about to say don't do fish and chips.
I think I tell
with the food.
At Disney, I think they would.
With the food. Well,
but
even if we take that out, just different building to building, whatever kind of smell you think would be good in that building, that would hit some kind of sensory to make the
some artificial
better.
smells out.
Yeah, give me more smells. You know what I mean? I don't care what it does to me. Just give me more
smells.
I want more smells, and especially like the ones that we were looking forward to, or that you were even talking about going back to Spaceship Earth. Like, give me more of what I wanted. You know, and when it comes to the smells,
maybe it would bring you back to like the nostalgia. Well, especially if they ended up changing the decades and stuff.
Yeah, cool. I like a good smell.
Like a good sniff.
Yeah.
All right, I agree with that.
I agree. Right. And that kind of goes back to I think that was our very first podcast, wasn't it? It was called the one where we rank the smells. So if you're not caught up, go back to the first episode.
Yeah. Shout out to us. So mine is, I was watching I'll say this. I was watching this video of this girl, and she's like a Disney influencer, and she was just like, I don't understand those people who can like go midday to the hotel.
Oh my God, I saw your comments on that.
You did? Because I'm like, I love a midday nap. Not even a nap. I want to go back to the hotel. Yes. Want to change. I want to not be sweaty for nighttime. Like, it just resets your whole vibe.
Well, she was like, I can't believe people that don't stay at the park for 16 hours. And I was like, girl, I know you're not staying at the park.
Too much FOMO. Like, no,
that's wild.
I don't have any
I'll
FOMO
go back
at all.
on myself. Like, even if you guys wanted to stay, I'd be like, I'll meet you guys back. You know, I'll change my outfit.
I think also too is that sounds like somebody that doesn't. I mean, we have the ability, and we have gone so much to Disney.
She seemed like she was like that as well. Yeah. But she also
she goes rope drop to close.
Oh yeah. Doesn't leave. Well, then you just sound like you're in a better space, health wise, than me, my friend, because I might have heat stroke if I stay out. It's 115 degrees today.
Yeah.
If I go out there for rope drop, I'm gonna drop.
If you physically can do it, that's great, but it's like, why would you want to? Like, even if like,
what are you talking about?
Like,
it just drains me.
You know what?
I don't even know, but I saw that video,
cool,
and I was like,
you almost get to experience. I feel like you get more for your money because you're coming, especially if you. And here's the biggest thing: if you're staying on property. If you're not staying on property, I don't know if I'd recommend it as much. Just because I don't know where you're staying. I don't know if there's going to be traffic.
No, you would have to be on property.
I have no idea what your circumstances are if you're not on property.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're on property, utilize what they give you.
The bus ride away.
Yes. Come back to the park. You can come back to the park, completely recharge for 2 hours and go back. What did you really miss? You'll still be waiting in line. You'll still be waiting in line for Tron when I go take a nap, eat, and come back. You're
not
still
even that. How are you in the same clothes? Oh my God, it like skeeves me out. Think of wearing the same clothes at 8 in the morning that you would at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Why would you if you don't have to, why would you?
No.
You'd be smelling crazy.
But if that's
that
how you
sounds like a UTI waiting to happen.
well, yeah.
Watch this girl finds this podcast. I don't even know her name, but I saw Tiffany's comment, and I think what did you say? We're like, I completely
Just like
disagree.
yeah, it's like I love a midday like
I was
reset.
dying. Oh my
It's
God,
just
so
I was
funny.
like, I don't know if you've never experienced that before, but
It's fun.
why would you have FOMO for what? All these little kids enjoying themselves? Let them go have fun. Go take a nap. Like, what do you mean?
You recharge and you hit the park even harder. It's literally what all sports do at halftime.
It makes the nighttime so much better. And like when we're going in for like our second part of the day, you see everyone leaving that can't even make it to the end because they're struggling
Everyone's
to even be there at 5.
If you rope drop by 6 p.m., you're just like, yeah, I'll take the cotton candy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, let me get a number 4 at Starbucks.
Not even. You got to think. If rope drop is like 7 in the morning, that's like 12 hours.
That's
like
what I mean.
By 6 o'clock, you've been going for 12 hours.
Shift at the hospital.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Not for me. I mean, I guess I respect it if you like it.
Oh, totally.
Enjoy it.
If that's what
After
you
we
like.
just went on a 10-minute tangent about how we don't agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I almost wanted to like segue this into a queue line because I was gonna say like for
you
the
have
people.
one for us?
Well, I'm just gonna say like, do you prefer a midday like hotel reset, or are you a stay at the park or a hopper kind of person? And I'm interested
And
to
tell
see
us
other
why.
states.
Like, tell us your rationale, because I'm curious why.
Yeah, and if we'll agree.
Yeah, and just for fun, I'm gonna play this.
Who's waiting in the queue?
I hope they can hear that.
I think they can.
Just listen real close.
There's a phone ringing. And we're waiting for your questions.
So apologies again, guys. There is no queue line this week. I forgot to look through the comments, but I see you guys that are writing them. I have one ready for next week. So shout out Olivia, you will be featured. And I will put up like a little, what is it called? I don't know, it's not really a poll, but it's like a
ask me any question or whatever.
Exactly, yeah. Where you guys can just kind of like respond to it and share things through that. It'll be on our story. All right. Well, this is, I mean, extremely long. We're already over an hour.
It just happens naturally sometimes.
This is going to take me so long.
A lot of good stuff happening.
It's actually going almost dark here. Like my lighting, I should have turned on my ring light. That's how long we've been recording. All right, Trent, I think it's time to exit through the gift shop.
All right, everybody. We wanted to say thank you. Thanks for staying in this whole entire one. There's a lot of good things happening out there in the universe, so we had a lot to talk about today. But just make sure you join us and try to download us wherever you can.
I was gonna say, I don't think we didn't even celebrate. This is our 10th episode, guys.
I was just
pointing out number 10.
Number 10.
Oh,
I know when I saw you point out, I was like, oh my gosh, we didn't even like commemorate that. That's a big thing. That's a big milestone.
I think so. You know, I appreciate all the work that you put in, Kasey, because I know you're going hard doing a bunch of stuff.
She really is, guys. She is literally the life behind it.
Yeah, we're trying to play catch up, but we promise we got a lot of good stuff coming in. So again, thanks for sticking around the whole episode. And make sure to download us wherever you can.
Like, subscribe, share
everything. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts. That's right.
All right. You guys have to do it because now we're back to remote. So I have to do my part and you guys do the main part.
That's right.
Ready?
And remember,
we'll see you real soon.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.